neither tongues to still, nor peace we pray, to hear this tale of a summer's day. Let your cheers rejoin, or hisses fling, as our soul mummer enacts the thing. An ancient tale of sly deceiver, that crafty, cunning plan conceiver, was named Reynard the Fox at his birth, hero of sort, and maker of mirth. One summer day he went from his house to break his fast with rodent or grouse, or such wee critters as might appeal to serve as company for his meal. No volunteers, no breakfast arranged, yet Tum rumbled, so further he ranged, over hill and glen, past brook and fall, until he met a vast manor wall. The good man stead of Constantine knows, a farmer rich, proud, with ruddy nose. Vast tracts did he till, he and his men, fine orchards kept, and swine in the pen, and by the clucking Reynard took note of hens in coop and doves in cote. This promise of feast drew the fox forth, guiding him true as compass steers north. Through crevice and wall he slipped quick in, bending to slink to gather his din, but halted his stalk as coop drew near, at rising crow of that bird Chanticleer. Now Chanticleer, a cockerel proud, would guard his henwives with crows so loud that Reynard had often heard his peal when fox asked chicken out for a meal. And of course at the break of each day, when Chanticleer's calls chased Eve away. This rooster, proud of station and voice, claimed he could summon the sun by choice. He strutted and preened in feathery vest, wattles a-dangling 'neath crimson crest. Our bird turned to his hens there arrayed, saying, "Tut, tut, why all so dismayed? Why clatter, cluck, and clamor in fear? Your sire is by, your own Chanticleer. Yet to calm your sorts I'll walk the yard, for you'll never find a better guard," and strode him forth, surveying the grounds, with stops and starts at suspicious sounds. Reynard, our hero, was slightly peeved. 'Twas not the easy meal he conceived, and stole to coop to hide his tail, and craft a new plan, one without fail. "Ponder, ponder," says Fox, tapping brow, "gather a plot to rid Rooster now. Hi, what's this?" As he looked to the floor, scattered with feathers from birds before. "With such feathers one might assemble a bird such size to make one tremble." He thought for a tick and said, "That's it. Give that a try, the old cousin bit." Fox bent to task, his feathers reaping, scooping up down mist by the sweeping. White droppings, too, mixed midst the feather, fine goo to glue feathers together. A mask he fashioned, made from stale rags, festooned with feathers, at his cheeks bags. To this he added a feathery fringe, and stucked with stick 'twould make Venice cringe. So too the tail, he found him a broom. A few feathers made counterfeit plume. "That'll do," said the fox in regard, then puffed his chest and strutted to yard. Wherein Chanticleer had paused his beat, when this strangest sight his eyes did meet. His leg araised, ready to crow harm, but Fox's good cousin stayed his alarm. Good coz Chanticleer, 'tis I, Reynard, pullet most potent of Amesbury Yard. My dear boy, I've not seen you since chick. Our dads were broodmates, blood being thick. Recalling your pa, Chanticleer proud. Could ever be such rooster so loud? He'd shut both his eyes and crow to morn. You'd hear him for leagues, loud as a horn. 'Twas never cock with crow quite so clear. Shame you can't match that, eh, Chanticleer? The bird fretted, pride hurt but wary. Peace, dear coz, I must be contrary. All crows that Dad did, I could do twice, each day of the week, and on Sunday thrice. Yet I would ask, might this be some trick? So answer, dear coz, what's with that stick? Note I also that loping of gait, licking the teeth, an odd rooster trait. The pit and bad company ran me afoul. Young, you'd have found me fairest of fowl. Gait is now gouty, won't deny it. Skewer, a war wound, gained in the pit. Come, cousin, as we are flesh of flesh, and show me your crow. Let's start afresh. The satisfied Chanticleer arose, puffing self up to full rooster pose. One eye open, he starts his shrill song. Reynard interrupts. That is all wrong. Your pa sang songs that no bird opposed. His power came when both eyes were closed. Chagrined, Chanticleer took him at word. Closing both eyes, his screech was then heard. Fox had taken bird in jaw, shedding disguise with a sweep of his paw. Beginning bolt, he leapt through the gate. The bird flapped and cawed, but all too late. The henwives, though, had heard the ado, and summoned Farmer, as chickens do, who espied the fox running with the prize, calling alarm to crew with his cries. "Hurroo!" he shouted, "and release the hound! We'll take the fox ere it goes to ground!" Ordering his men to follow fox close, chased they after, and more cries arose. Reynard paused at crest, looking down back at the foolish churls beating his track. Now Bird had a plan, saying, "Reynard, would you have reputation so scarred? Don't you hear how those peasants taunt you? Too slow to catch you, though they want to. Why not say to them, 'Well, I have your bird. You'll not catch me. You may have my word.' There's no wise man, whether pert or cool, that does not, at times, act as the fool. The fox, deceived, calls in a loud voice, 'Reynard takes your bird. You have no choice.' When Cockerel feels the jaw go wide, he flaps and writhed till he finds him outside. Up he flutters to fir trees' high bough, and laughs down to Fox. 'How do you feel now?' The fox trembles and says, 'I confound the mouth that speaks when there should be no sound. For silence serves its master truly, while words may lead to ends unruly. And you, bird, what lesson do you take?' 'Cursed be the eye that should be awake, yet closes to relation or foe. And now these morals both we should know. Begone ye, though cousin, to your lair, and judge better hence the foul from the fair.' By now Hunter's din had grown to roar, so off to den quick the fox he tore. but soon came upon a fine chatty mole. He invited him to dine back at his hole. So ends our tale of fox and bird. No claim to truth is made or inferred.